Hey guys, thought I'd make another story video. You guys seem to like these, so today's story, I'm gonna try and give you some background information on it and stuff, so that you can better understand it. And I'm still pretty mad at my friend because this just happened today. But so I used to have a weight training class because I'm at the high school, and that used to be second period. But after the semester ended, I moved into like this split PE swim kind of weird class first period. So having gym or whatever you want to call it first period kind of sucks. But having swim first period really sucks. I mean, it's fun and all, because, if you ever wake up late and stuff, and you can't take a shower, then you're going to the pool anyway. And you're gonna take a shower afterwards usually, and so it's kind of helpful. And I have it with a bunch of my friends, and so that's really fun. But they also like to mess around. And so today's story happened. I'm trying to remember. So it was like we got out of the pool, and we had about 10 minutes at the point we got out of the pool, which is more like 9 minutes. And so 9 minutes, when you think about it, you have to get into the locker room. So when you actually get all like ready to change and stuff, you only have like 5 to 7 minutes to get changed. So it's not a lot of time to get dressed, and especially when you got 3 classes coming in and there. There's a bunch of seniors and juniors in there, so they take up a lot of space. And it's not a big locker room, so that also makes things hard. Anyway, so usually we are let in the locker room 4 minutes before everybody else, and so with that, there's a little bit of extra room to mess around and do whatever. Cause it's just our class, just our swim class, and half of it. So there's only like 13 guys of us in there. I know most of the guys there. I'm friends with most of them. So anyway, so 2 of my friends found this bottle of super glue that was like super glued shut. And it's like not one of the tiny little tube things. It was one of the giant ones. And so they were just kind of messing around with it. They couldn't get it undone, and so they handed it to me. So I started opening it a little bit, and I didn't even realize it was already a little bit unscrewed. And so one of my friends slapped it on my hand, and what happened was the little lid to the super glue thing that screws on, came off, and the whole thing exploded all over me and all over the floor. And so not much got on me, but my entire hand was just covered in the stuff, and then my foot, like not my right foot, but just my left foot and my left hand, because that's the hand I was holding it with when he slapped it on my hand. And so what happened there was I ended up with super glue all over my left hand and my left foot. And so I was people were starting to come in, and there's a giant pool of super glue, because it wasn't like it was empty. There's quite a bit in there. And so with that, I ended up with super glue all over my foot that began to harden right away. So I had this thick layer of super glue that looked like almost scales that had hardened onto my foot and my hand. So I went over to try and wash it off, and the water just hardened it instantly. And so I had this thick layer of like plastery plastic on my hand. And there was only 3 minutes left, I think, but about 3 minutes left. And so I had to get changed while dealing with this, all in about 3 minutes, and then still make it to my class on time the next period. And what ended up happening was I tried to peel it off through the day as it went on, but it's almost become part of my hand now. And then my foot, I managed to get it off when I got home, but and there's some drops that got on my leg. And what happened there was it got like wedged its way in and around the hair, and so that hurt coming off, so I had to scrape that off when I got home a couple minutes ago. So that kind of sucks. Got pretty mad at my friend. I'll have to find a way to get back at him. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.